Well, hi everybody. She's back. Um, gosh, I started this because I couldn't quit watching the news. And now that I'm doing these card readings, I feel like I have to watch the news, and it's hard to watch. Isn't that weird? I'd be watching it anyway. Seriously, I'd be watching it anyway. I know me. Been doing it for 25 years daily, at least 2 or 3 hours of political news. I used to watch it all the time when the Young Turks were back on, I can't think of the name of that channel it was, after he got dismissed, I'll put it nicely, from MSNBC for trying to tell the real news. He went to work for this other news, political news channel. It was owned by Al Gore. And then Al Gore sold it to Russian TV, RT, and he quit and started his online deal. That's been, gee whiz, close to 20 years ago when he quit there and started his, I don't know how long he's been doing the online, but they're really busy, TYT is, and I don't always agree with what they have to say, but I love to listen to them. Like I said, I love to get all different types of views, and I love David Doyle. Love his views. So what I'm going to read on real quick here is Mike Pompeo. God, don't even need to read on him to know he's a jerk. But we just got through watching the news, and somebody dropped a bomb on a tanker ship somewhere. I'm not even sure where it was. I'm sure it's over in the Mediterranean somewhere. Maybe, whatever, you know. And so they're blaming it on Iraq. You know, we've been waiting for this. We've all heard this story. If you pay any attention at all to politics and you've been watching it more than 15 years, we've heard this story 100 times, and that's what he actually got us into the First World War. Was a fake bombing, supposedly, of his ships. Somebody had hit our ship. I mean, we maybe needed to get in there. I don't know what the, you know, might have ended up saving the world by getting in there, but what got us involved in that war was a fake news bulletin about them bombing one of our ships when they didn't. So we've all seen this story before, and we've all been watching this story coming. As soon as they really think they're going to throw Donald Trump out the door, he'll start a war, or he'll start a war to get the news off of what's going on, what's really going on with him. And it's just gone so far that it just every day they just keep breaking the law and ignoring everything. But I'm going to read on Mike Pompeo. Pompeo, am I saying that right? To see if there's any truth at all in what he's saying. I feel like I'm wasting my time even drawing cards on it, but let's draw the cards and see what they say. I think I'm gonna do a full Celtic on him and see Mike Pompeo, what's going on with him, and what's going on with him. Let's just see what comes out. I'm really curious what's gonna come out of these cards. I almost feel like I should get a heavier deck of cards in these. I feel like I should get my one out for deeper crap. That's a terrible thing to say. For deeper things. For more felonious creatures. Felonies? How would you say? I don't know. Probably said it wrong. But anyway, we're going to do this on Mike Pompeo. And see if there's any truth at all. Any truth at all in this. Mike Pompeo, Mike Pompeo, Mike Pompeo, Mike Pompeo, Mike Pompeo. Mike Pompeo. Come on. Rennie, come in and help me with this. Please, please, please come in and help me with this. I know you will. let's see what's going on. I don't want them to get us in war, and yet I can see the it's like I can see the writing on the wall. But I don't know, feel like this is anything to do with intuitive feelings. This is to do with living so long you've seen this story 100 times. But let's see. Let's see. I gotta turn the, I'm gonna turn this down so you can see the table here. Okay. Turned around. Okay. Well, there's the page ones with a message. God only knows if it's true or not. But anyway, a message that they decided to put out there. The Eight of Swords is influence in it. It's not true. It is not true. We should just walk away from this. It is absolutely bull hockey. I can say that already just from the first two cards. There's the message. There's the influence on it. Look at her. Don't have a clue what's going on. It's like just a total made-up story. Going in there blindfolded and making it up. The foundation is the Wheel of Fortune. This could change everybody in America's future for the rest of our lives, our children's lives, and our grandchildren's lives. Iran's a big country, and they're a rich country. And they've got all kinds of people that would back them if we started war with them. This could be the most dangerous thing our country ever got involved in my lifetime. Well, I can't say in my lifetime. I was born in the middle of World War II, but whatever. And we just pulled that off by the skin of our teeth, or we would have all been talking German now, I guess. The German people are so nice, it's hard to think. Of course, the American people are nice. It's just that they're being influenced by a demon, just like the German people were. Lies and deceit. This was planned out ahead of time. They've been waiting to throw this out there and trying to find other stuff to connect it in with. Like right now they're saying the Iranians or whatever was a car bombing or something that went off that the Taliban already took credit for. They're saying that that was done by Iran too, and something else. Like I say, I've seen this story before and I know where it's going. But this is supposed to be on Mike Pompeo. Is he lying or not? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's going to come back to bite him in the ass. This is the greedy king. He's definitely lying for Donald Trump, just like all of them do. But this is going to be one of the worst ones he ever told. This could really, outside of global warming, I can't think of anything that could change the world as much as this. If they get away with this, and it looks like they're going to get away with any damn thing they want to. Nobody's going to stop them. Really, really starting to get upset with the House. I know it's not all their fault, but there's enough stuff going on there. They don't need to drag their feet. Once they start in there and all this stuff is unearthed, it's going to come out. near future is justice. And we know that justice would not be going to war with Iran right now. What could possibly stop that? What is going to step in and stop this war? I was told to talk up because I've got people that can't hear me, but at the same time I can't make my iPad any louder. But I'll try not to mumble, and I'll try to talk up because I told myself I was going to do that, and I just this minute thought about it. So we've got the message to the people. It was a lie. If this goes through, it could change the whole world. It could change the wheel of fortune where there'd be no turning back for anything. The whole thing's based on a lie. We got the moon here, and secrets, and treachery, tyranny. It's all for the greedy, self-centered king. The greedy, self-centered king. But it looks like justice is going to come through, at least in the near future. Something's going to back them off of this for a while. I don't know if it's because people are going to want the information on what's really going on, because this guy's told 100,000 lies in the last year and a half, or what. But something's going to slow them up for just a little bit. Something to do with justice. Somebody's going to want proof of what they're throwing and blowing out there. Something's going to slow them down. Something's going to make them put the brakes on for a little while, at least. Maybe information from a foreign government. If they take this to the United Nations, they're going to debunk it. If they take this proposal to the United Nations, they're going to debunk it. And if they do, it's going to make a lot of people take a deep breath and relax a little bit if they push back on this. Not that the United Nations has anything to do with whether we go to war. Trump is so out of hand that he would do it. I wouldn't be surprised if anything that man did. Anything. But anyway, the United Nations are not going to agree with this. They're not going to agree with the information they're shown. It's going to make the women and children of the United States, probably the whole world, take a deep breath and feel a little bit better. Our hopes and fears as a nation in the world is that we want the law to come in. We want law and order back in our country again. We have none at the current time. We want it back. And that's what's going on here with these. I was wondering if I turn this on, that's going to get brighter. Maybe you can see the cards better. So, yeah, that's, we're wanting law and order. That's our hopes, and our fears is it won't come through. Looks like it's coming through. There's the Hero plant. And we have the Ace of Cups. Next. I thought it was upside down, but the card under it's upside down too, so that means I switched some cards there. So we have the Ace of Cups with the Dove of Peace coming through, so hopefully something's going to come up and block this. I mean, this is a nightmare waiting to happen. A total nightmare waiting to happen. But it looks like it's going to get stopped. We got the Ace of Cups as the outcome. We got justice, which there's almost no such thing anywhere right now, especially in the United States. Justice coming through here on our side. Got women celebrating. The United Nations are not going to get behind this because they know it's a bunch of bullpucky. So anyway, that's that's my reading, and I want to thank everybody for watching my channel, and I love the comments. God, I love the comments, and I try to answer everybody back I can. If I can possibly answer you back, I will answer you back. And if anybody'd like a reading, it's lynntarotreadings@gmail.com. And I might throw up another reading yet tonight. I'm just in the mood to read cards, and that I'm glad I read these before I went to bed, because that was weighing so heavy on my mind, and I'm even feeling a little bit better at it, because the more I read these cards, the longer I do it through the years, the more I really start feeling like they really come through. So we'll see. And I just want to thank everybody for the new subscribers. If you like the channel, hit subscribe. And just bye, everybody, and thank you so much.